Hello. I thought I saw the helmet. I was like, I need to catch up.
What are you doing? Just riding around?
Yeah, I've literally had no plan.
Yeah, same. I'm going to go practice some wheelies at that flyby spot.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Is it running alright now?
Better.
Better?
Better. I need to do some bits, but she's alright.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's so funny. It doesn't sound as good.
Got the AGV now as well.
Yeah. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah,
It's light. Yeah.
Good helmet. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Bye. That was funny. That is, if you don't know, his username's @r.fusion. We're local to each other, but actually I very rarely bump into him on the road. I think that's one of the first times. So I had to go say hi. But now I've taken a detour, and I was going to get some photos of me next to the bike, but I am running out of daylight drastically, and I'm hoping my mic is actually picking this up, because this is the first time I've used the Rode mic. So we shall see. I thought I'd take you all on just like a bit of a general chat. It has been a week, let me tell you. I mean, I got some changes going on in my life. Good ones. And I was going to stay in, and then I got a delivery of the new mic, and I thought, actually, I want to test it out, and I want to get a video up for like Saturday morning, so it needs to be a quick version. Hence the one camera, after literally just buying my second camera. That's great. I'm so good at using the resources I have. Oh no. Alright, I'm going to apologise, because this route isn't going to be really scenic. But it's just a few quieter roads rather than all dual carriageway, which is where I'm currently headed. Okay, so what can I tell you? I mean, one of the big things is I'm celebrating a bit of a career change. It's all happened very sudden, to be quite honest. I applied to this particular job on Tuesday night. Wednesday, I got a phone call. Thursday, I went for an interview. And Thursday evening, I got hired. So, it is, well, one thing that will impact this channel, because obviously, I mean, my personal life doesn't really affect any of you lot. But one thing it will affect is some of the routes I take in the videos. I've got quite a decent commute that I could film, especially at the times that I'll be filming. It should give quite a varied sort of like scene without me having to go like, oh, where am I going to go today? Because right now I don't really film my commute because it's rather short and rather boring. Whereas my new one is a little bit longer, but it's a bit more scenic, and it's going to be at a time when there's going to be more people on the road, which means, I mean, yes, more chances for, Jesus Christ, I forgot how bad this road was! I've not been here in a while. Yeah, more chances for people to try and take me out, but also, you know, more drama. And we all know YouTube loves drama. Oh my god! Both tyres are just being kicked around from these potholes. If you know where I am, you know this road is particularly bad for it. Always has been since I've been riding on them. I'm going to be honest, it's been quite hard to like maintain a schedule with these videos. That is why I'm out now, because I wanted to test this mic out, and it's also been because like I've filmed some stuff, and the mic I was using, for whatever reason, just has decided that it doesn't like to record me anymore. And I've tried all sorts of alternatives, and I think I've edited it well enough in most of my videos that, you know, no one's really complained about it, and people have said actually the audio sounds alright. To me it doesn't. I'm hoping this more expensive mic is going to fix that issue. I swear to God, if this video is not able to be used, I'm going to be very upset. But it will be my own fault for not checking halfway through. I can't be bothered to get off the bike, or even just stop. I'm not even going to get off. And it's getting dark, and I may or may not have advisor that is not suitable for dark riding, so I'm not gonna be out long. What else? Okay, I thought that was gonna be a pothole and it wasn't. It was just a weird patch of road. What else? Well, as I was just, that's going to be the beginning of this video. And like, how's the bike? She's doing all right at the moment. She's behaving. I'm not having any problems in terms of like power at the moment, which is nice. I'm also basically back to where I was pre-crash in terms of confidence, I guess. Like, I mean, I am more cautious in areas, but like that's also because I have well and truly tested the limits of this bike in ways I did not want to test them. Not like, oh, how far can I get off the tyre? More like, well, how stable is it at certain speeds? So, I mean, I'm just riding pretty chill. That's about it, really. Just focusing on this savings pot. Tell you what I have been impressed by is when I was looking back on some of the Insta 360 footage at night, it really brings out the colours and it brightens things up. It looks gorgeous. I was very, very happy with it. Although on one of the lens guards, and I'm very grateful I was using the lens guards, on one of them, oh, is this a temporary light? It is. On one of them, I've already got a scratch and I need to have a look at it properly to tell whether it's, oh Jesus, that made me jump. Look, there is no need to market me. I'm just a girl on a loud bike. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, one of the lens cards already has a scratch on it, and I'm assuming that's because it's maybe been hit by a rock from where it is. So I might see if I can guard it like so that it comes down here a little bit, so it's out of your way, because obviously the last video it was directly in the line of sight for you on the road, and it was underneath my chin, so I couldn't see it. But obviously the camera is below my eyes by quite a considerable amount when it comes to perspective, so yeah, I took that into account. When I was editing the video back, I was like, oh no, it is like in the middle of the road, you can't see into the distance, which is such an annoyance. But oh well, we live and learn. So yeah, I just need to protect that camera at all costs from getting scratches, because I am not having another GoPro 360 moment where I ended up having to just use one lens. Ugh. No, those cameras are too expensive. Oh yeah, and there's another reason I'm in good spirits today, and it's because I got a message from RNG. I'm not going to say too much now because it is literally like a couple of hours old. But all I'm going to say is I am incredibly grateful for where this channel is, or the opportunities it is providing me, because it's just insane sometimes how these, what I see is like obviously big brands in the motorsport world are now talking to me. Little me, what am I doing? But yeah, no, it's just I had a really nice message from them and a really cool opportunity that hopefully in a couple of weeks you will be able to see. And let's see, and I think this is a good video to see it in, because obviously the people that watch these kinds of videos are not like the well, the ones that will get a lot of views. The regular viewers, the ones that watch basically every video, you'll be interested in this. So if you've been here from the start, you'll know that obviously this channel started, there's a reason why the name is plural. It started because I was making videos with my best friend Katie. We both had bikes and we'd go out and just film, and generally it was obviously me with the camera, and I always edited the videos, but you could often hear her voice as well because we had the cardos where we could talk to each other. And obviously since October, I think, she hasn't appeared in videos. Now there's a reason why I haven't addressed this until now, and I want no one to panic, because there is nothing negative here. And obviously there's also, okay, let me organise my thoughts. I'm not making this into a video on its own because I don't want to give the impression that there's like something to talk about, because in reality the reason why this is now a solo channel is literally just because life happens, and it is like where we were a year ago. Our timelines matched, and so we could go out a lot for rides, and we could film a lot, and we enjoyed making those videos together. But as life happened, as two people in our early 20s, things are often changing around. Our timelines started to get less cooperative with each other. So although literally nothing has happened in terms of drama, like I have no tea to spill, although me and Katie did joke that maybe we should do this massive clickbaity video with like a broken heart in the thumbnail, and oh my god, she left me. No, nothing like that. It is just the fact that like Katie herself has not been able to get back on the bike since winter. She still has the bike, but again, it is like what is best for each of us in our lives at the moment and what we want to do. We have to take those into account first before thinking, oh my god, we need to maintain this channel as a duo at all times. So when it came to the fact that this channel was like gaining traction and we could see it going somewhere, but Katie couldn't do those meetups with me because like the bike for me is my mode of transport. For her it isn't. If you don't know, she works in car sales, so 4 wheels are quite important in her life, so she said, look, this channel's going somewhere. You love editing the videos, you love making them, and whilst it has been a joy to like have these duo videos, and who knows, maybe these things will happen again in the future. Obviously I do other videos of people who have cardos as well. Like I still love editing those group videos, but she was more than happy to just basically say, make it yours, keep it going, and I'll support you from the sidelines. And that is what she has done, so I sent her the message I received from RNG earlier today, and obviously she's seen every time I get a brand talk to me about a potential sponsorship or a potential anything, she sees it and she's like just so happy that it's working out the way it is. So that's it basically. She's really touched that people care and that people have asked about her, and it's not like you'll never see her again. If I can get her on the back of the bike for a pillion video, we will do that. If she can get back on Harry the Honda and we film a duo video that way, then we'll do that. But like, it is not, I can't give a date, I can't give any sort of timeline as to what's going to happen. But obviously whilst I've changed the profile picture to me, because I think you'll probably understand that, like, as someone who is now working with big brands, they need to know who they're talking to, and if they are sponsoring a channel with a profile picture of 2 people and then it's only one that ever does the videos, like it can get confusing when you start to pitch ideas and things. So the profile picture changed to like reflect what is the channel now, but if you see the YouTube banner, she's still there, and the name, as in the plural, Tiptoe Bikers, I don't think I'll change that. I don't think I'll ever change that, because I mean, first of all, that is like a username that has been from the start, and it still means something. It's not forgetting the origin of the channel, and most people tend to call me Tiptoe anyway, so I'll just sort of run with it. It's nice and easy. I'm rubbish at coming up with names, so that is the information I can give you on that. There's no drama. It's just life changes. I don't know where I'm going to be in a year's time, let alone where this channel is going to be. If you'd have told me a year ago I'd be getting the communications I am from the brands I am, I would have just laughed and gone, what do you mean? Like, this is such a tiny channel that why would they want to contact me? But thanks to the people that follow me, you are helping make the difference, because obviously whatever you're doing means that the brands value my content, even though it is a small channel, although it is growing, which I am very, very grateful for. Your consistency, your engagement, and your, let's say if you use a discount code, obviously the brands see that and they see who's brought them to their site, and then that tells them that I'm a valuable like marketing asset for them. So in business terms it helps. And then obviously these videos are fun when people engage with them. You can have conversations with people, so there is that too. I'm in a good mood. It's been a tough week, especially at the beginning, but it has had a good ending. I'm looking forward to my weekend now. I am going to edit this video now. Hopefully the audio is better. If it's not, I'll scream. It's a very sort of like, if you're not invested in this channel, this will be a very boring video, because this is a very personal update without getting too involved in life itself. But thought I'd do one. I very rarely sort of talk about what's going on behind the camera, so yeah, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. As always, thank you very much for your support as well. Keep using that RNG code, keep using that Cardo code, and chin mounts. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ta-ra.